We're back in Kalgoorlie.
We're back to where it all began. I've just taken a 3-month contract at the hospital here.
So we actually met in Kalgoorlie 2 years ago.
Yeah. That's where we met.
It's peak COVID. I got stuck over here. I was flying in and out of Melbourne prior to that.
We were both looking for some fun. And next thing you know,
committed. Although that last episode was delayed, it wasn't delayed because I don't have the content. I was at work smashing out Suzie, so I actually got hella episodes to come out. Over the next couple of weeks, expect weekly episodes.
More content, baby.
More content. Wow. I am jealous. Look how good these trucks look. So fresh, so clean. Dual AC again. Where's all the rust? It's got no character. You know your truck's ruined when they give you the whole parts trolley to get the parts out. Jealous? Another pair. This one might be a bit too far gone. Next time I pull these off, I'll get replacements. Next time I go to re-grease the wheel bearings, I think every 20,000 Ks or something like that. It's just so easy. It's the first time I've ever used one of these, but you're fucking joking yourself if you do it any other way. Pretty slack this swing. It's been a whole week already and I haven't done stuff full to Suzie. It's raining now. I can't put this other hub back together, so I'm going to work on the tray. I found a buyer for the fuel tank and the toolboxes. So I got a guy in Kalgoorlie who's going to give me $1,500 for it, so I've got to have it off by the end of the week. There's a couple of bolts that hold it to the tray and then the whole thing just should be able to slide off. And I'll have to clean out this tank because too wet for wheel bearings. It's not too wet for cutting bolts off. Oh, there's my rear shocks. Look how good this shock was. It's a nice bit of wood. Yet. Gonna have to give it some persuasion. So much room for activities now. Give it a quick blast before I put it back on there. It's about an hour's work. Good enough. Not my tank. I just put this inner axle seal in with the approved Isuzu broomstick method. I think next time I'll get the actual tool for it. I suppose I'll need it now. This wasn't so surface of these swivel hubs are in pretty bad condition, so I'm just going to hit them with wire buff, clean them up a bit, and then prime and paint them. It's not too big of a deal, but the better it is, the less likely it is that water's going to get in there. Both sides are in about the same condition. Want to make sure I don't get any paint in the boss surface here for the kingpin. It's a little bit rough. Nice. Next swing, 2 weeks time, I'll come and put this back together. Should give it a lot of time for that paint to dry. My job for today is to sit down, draw up the tray, get all the dimensions, and have it all ready to go, so on days off I can put it into AutoCAD and be able to start playing around with how I want to make a subframe to mount on top of it for the camper. Final product doesn't look too pretty, but it's got all the dimensions on there, so I should be able to draw something pretty nice with that. We'll see. Hey, future me here. I figured I'd show you what I've been drawing. I'm using a program called Fusion 360. This is what I ended up with. The tray is 3.6 meters long. The headboard's about 1.5 meters tall. Width-wise is good. It's 2.3 meters wide, which is probably a bit wider than I wanted. 2.2 I think is the sweet spot for an NPS, but 2.3 wide, I can live with that. The camper will be 2.3 wide and then 3.7 long, so I'm going to need to make up that extra 100 millimeters of the camper on the back here. I haven't drawn up plans for the subframe yet, but I've pretty well got it figured out. Just going to slide onto the back here and then bolt up through the bottom of the tray into the subframe. I'm not planning to be able to take the camper on and off very often, not whilst we're out camping anyway, just when I want to use Suzie as an actual ute, which shouldn't be that often. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching.
Flex for me, baby. I said flex. Oh, show me your guns. Oh, fuck yeah, boy.